Good morning, traders. Welcome back to Outlier Live. On today's episode, we're going to be talking about our top 3 stories of the day. First, Tesla continues to dominate the EV market. Next, we're going to be talking about Threads, the brand new social media app. Yeah, it's dead. And then lastly, we're going to be talking about how Credit Suisse has raised its year-end price target for the S&P 500 to 4,700. So get ready, buckle up, and let's get right into it. All right, welcome back to the Outlier live stream today. My name is Christopher Yule, and if you're just joining in, we love talking about stocks and finding those outsized trades with outlier returns. And if you're interested in that too, be sure to definitely hit the subscribe button down below. And today's episode is sponsored by Outlier.com. Go to ovtlwire.com to find out why outliers win. Now, let's take a look at this chart here. So this just came out yesterday, the top selling EVs in the US for the first half of 2023. And probably no surprise to anybody that Tesla is dominating this chart here, right? Tesla Model Y, Tesla Model 3. The next competitor is the Chevrolet Bolt. Let's be honest here, that is not a competitor. 33,000 versus 6 times higher a Tesla Model Y. Now, I personally own a Tesla Model Y, and it's freaking awesome, right? There's many things that I love. I got the Model Y Performance, and this thing hauls. It does 0 to 60 in about 3.5 seconds. It looks great. And one of the things that I honestly didn't even realize is how much less electricity, or less I would spend in electricity versus spending on gas. We also have a Lexus SUV that takes premium gas and gets 15 miles a gallon. And I compare the two side by side, and I'm like, holy cow, this costs 8 to 10 times less to operate my Tesla in electricity than it does to cost to drive the same distance in my wife's Lexus SUV. And unbelievable how much of a savings that is, and how much fun it is to drive. So I can completely and totally understand why Tesla Model Y is dominating the industry out there. Now, the Model Y and Model 3 are basically the same vehicle, but the Model Y is just a little bit bigger. And this architecture is going to be taking us into really the next generation. You can also look at the Tesla Model X and Model S way down the list here because they are significantly higher priced. But don't forget, the Model 3 and Model Y, they both qualify for the $7,500 tax rebate. Now, when you take into account how much the Model Y sticker price is and how much it's come down over the last 2 months because Elon's making those price changes, and then you factor in the $7,500 tax credit, it's actually less than the average price of all new cars out there today. So it's a huge value, and a lot of people understand why that this is potentially one of the best options out there for anybody, not just an electric vehicle owner. So let me know in the comments down below, are you driving a Tesla Model Y at this point? It seems like 200,000 of us are at least this half of the year. And if you're not, are you looking to get one anytime soon? And also, if you like Tesla stock, or if you like Tesla the company, hit the like button. Let us know by hitting that like button. Over in Outlier.com, we do see that Tesla has hit a buy signal as of yesterday. So if you're a Tesla investor and you took profits in the last couple weeks, maybe now is a great time to get back in. So that is everything we wanted to cover on Tesla. Let's move into our next story. All right, Threads, the new social media app that everybody was talking about a week ago, it's dead. Yeah, now if you're just tuning in, my name is Christopher Yule. I love talking about stocks and finding those outlier trades with outsized returns. And if you're interested in that too, be sure to definitely hit the subscribe button down below. And today's episode is sponsored by Outlier.com. Go to ovtlwire.com to find out why outliers win. Now, Threads, it's so easy. It's a one-button click to open your Instagram app, which has, billions of users in it, and go from Instagram over to Threads. And what has the market been saying about this lately, right? The market, it's kind of topped out on Threads. It's kind of topped out on Meta. Kind of hit a peak around here, around 317 or so. And I don't know. I think that whenever Zuckerberg was like, "Oh, we're gonna make the Twitter killer with Threads," right? We're gonna take Elon's best. Probably actually not best, worst investment. Take Elon's worst investment, and we're going to make it way better. And in the process, they are throttling users, they are censoring users, and in reality, they're not making it a platform where people want to share, and that shows, right? If it's a one click, I can sign up for Threads. Yeah, of course, everybody can click that. But see, the drop off of this, what is that? Like 5% maybe of what it was the first week, and I doubt that it's going to grow. I'm curious to see the daily active users, or as Elon likes to show, the average user seconds per day or something like that, that metric. Very curious to see how that has changed and how it grows. Now, when we look at Meta, it actually had a sell signal back on July 5th in outlier.com. Now, I don't know about you, but with Meta going up as much as it has, from like, let's call it April, from 237. In fact, let's go here. The buy signal came on May 4th when it was down at 231. And now, July 5th, it was at 290. So a $65 movement in the price of the stock. So I don't know about you, but that was probably a good place to take profits. And it showed in the outlier data that we have here on July 5th. And then combining that with the fact that Threads is dead, I don't know. I think Zuckerberg may be in for a world of hurt. Do me a favor, hit the like button if you like that story, if you like Threads, or even if you like Instagram. I'm not an Instagram guy, but you might be. And let me know in the comments down below, are you using Threads? That's really what I want to know. Are you using Threads? Do you continue to use Threads on the second week, or is the novelty gone just like Threads will be in a couple weeks? Let us know down below. Hit the comment section, and let's go to our final story of the day. All right, if you're just tuning in for the first time, my name is Christopher Ewell, and and we love talking about stocks and finding those outlier trades with outsized returns. There we go. And if you're interested in that too, be sure to definitely hit the like button down below. And today's episode is sponsored by outlier.com. Go to ovtlwire.com to find out why outliers win. Now, taking a look at Credit Suisse here, they have increased their target price from 40.50 to 4,700. Well, currently, let's take a look at it here, right? So the S&P 500 is trading at this exact moment at 4,604. So we have less than 100 points to go. What does that mean? Does that mean that we're about to hit the wall and it's going to come back down? Or does that mean they anticipate a lot higher growth and that's just the bottom? One thing that I found earlier is pretty funny. This is an account that I follow. It's pretty funny. What he talks about here is this is how to do finance, right? Whenever you're hitting lows, like in NVIDIA, go ahead and just drop your price target. Whenever you're hitting highs, like NVIDIA has been, just go ahead and lower and increase your price target. Now, this is within the span of less than a year, saying, oh, our price target's going to go from 162. Now our price target's infinity on NVIDIA, right? Is that what we're seeing out in the market right now on the S&P 500? I don't know. Maybe that's the case. Let me know in the comments down below what you think. But taking a look at the S&P 500 inside of Outlier, we actually got a sell signal back on June 23rd. And in reality, I think what we're seeing here is a little bit of a blow off top. I think we're about to see a real strong pullback. June 23rd was right here. I think we're about to see a real strong correction, a real strong pullback, because what we're looking at today, the number of stocks that are still setting up from a technical perspective is actually getting smaller and smaller and smaller. And whenever that happens, when you've got too many people in the market, there's no more dollars looking to buy anything, and the only thing that's left to do is sell. And so maybe that's one of the reasons why the outlier signals are show and sell. But for me right now, I'm enjoying some cash, holding those profits, and maybe looking for some new opportunities once a pullback happens. So that is everything we wanted to cover today. Thank you so much for coming to today's Outlier live stream. We talked about how Tesla is dominating the EV market, as you would expect. We talked about how Threads is dead. And we talked about, you know what, maybe the S&P 500 has a couple more points to go, but it may be looking at a huge headwind in front of it. So if you found this useful, be sure to hit the like button like we talked about. Share this with your friends, and be sure to subscribe down below. We do this at least 4 times a week at this point, and tomorrow Mahesh will be covering his stocks as well. So thank you so much for coming to today's Outlier Live, and I'll see you on the next episode.